Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Assalamualaikum.
So, I thought I'd come on and quickly say hello from the garden, see what everyone's up to, touch base. My wife's busy cleaning the shed, so this is our shed, and this is all the stuff that's been taken out of it. So far, this is all the stuff that's been taken out of it. This is all the stuff that needs to be taken out of it. Brandon, how are you doing, mate? Thank you very much for coming in. I hope you're well. Yeah, so this is all, we're having a bit of a spring clean at the minute. So we clean it, well, I say we, but it's mainly my wife. She's cleaning out the shed. So I'm just watching what she's doing. Great Cheatham! Now there's a face I haven't seen for a long time. How are you, mate? Yorkshire Massive is in the house. How are you doing? I hope you're well. I hope you're keeping safe with all this madness that's in the world. How are you doing? Let's see who else is here. So we've got 4 people. We've got 1 thumbs up. Let's see who else turns up. So we've got Ray's Allotment Garden. Ray, how are you doing? Grit, we're doing all right. Yeah, look, say hello to the baby. Come here, Zaki. Come and say hello to Grit. Say hello, Grit. Yeah, he's getting bigger, isn't he? It's been a while since you've seen him, so he's getting bigger now, and he's getting naughtier as well. You wanna talk? Come on, then. Let's talk. Baby, let's talk to everyone. So we're out in the garden. It's a lovely spring's day. We're on lockdown. my wife's busy cleaning the shed. I'm supposed to be helping, so this is my way of helping. Ray, how are you doing, mate? Thank you very much for coming in. So Great, I can't keep him inside. As soon as he wakes up, that's it. He wants to be outside, messing about, getting into all kinds of trouble. You're pulling up. We planted some seeds yesterday, and 5 minutes later, he's in the greenhouse with one of those digger things. I'm not sure what they're called, but he was in there with a digger, scraping out all my seed. You know, the seeds that we just planted, and we planted some sunflowers in some cups. And he went and tipped them all over. Didn't you, Zaki? Hey? Have you gone all shy now? Yeah, eating worms. This one hasn't eaten any worms yet. The other two were practically brought up on eating worms. Weren't they? Have you stopped talking now? Great, how are you keeping? Do you want to see the rest of the garden? See what state it's in. Let's have a bit of a walk around and let's have a look at what's in the garden. Toyib, where have you gone? So we've got let's say hello to the chickens. I still haven't got round to fixing the chicken out. But there's all my chickens saying hello. Come here, look at them. Look at them trying my finger. Gee, he's not eating compost, is he? Oh, Zaki's eating compost apparently. Let's go sort him out. Oh, he ate compost before. Okay. He's not eating compost now, but he has eaten compost before. Okay, that's what my daughter's telling me. You want to talk to Afa? Afa's up there. You can talk to her. So, what's everyone up to? How's everyone coping with the lockdown? Is everyone keeping sane? Is everyone sanity in a decent way? So, here's my flower bed. So we've got daffodils coming up. There's a globe artichoke just there. We've got lots and lots of daffodils. It's a little bit of an interesting patch. Let me see if I can get it on. This bit here, these wood chips where you can see, Now this is a little bit of a patch where I'm trying to inoculate my beds with wine cap mushrooms. So what I'm doing is I'm going to try and grow wine cap mushrooms while I'm growing my flowers and my vegetables, and hopefully I'll inoculate the whole beds with them. So let's see who's still here. So. Oh, that's awesome, great. You're going to make your pond bigger. I'd love to see some pictures of that, mate. I want to see some pictures. Are you in do you know our Facebook group? We've got a Facebook group, My Family Garden. So if you want to, if anyone's on Facebook, you can come along and join that and post your pictures, because I'd love to see your pictures of you making your pond bigger. Jay, you can when your mum's finished cleaning the shed. Okay, we'll find it. We'll find it, don't worry. Yeah, of course we can. So let's see who else. So I got pond liner putting off digging the hole. Ray, get busy. Who's managed to get down to the allotment in the last couple of days? Great. Do you do all your gardening at allotment, or do you do it all in your backyard? So this is a bit of an impromptu live. I'm gonna do some more videos like this, either live streams or more regular videos. I don't know if that'll help with some people's boredom. If you want that kind of thing, I'll do more of it, and just to try and keep people entertained while everything's going a bit haywire in the world. How's everyone coping? How's his sanity at the moment? So I'm taking a walk down the bottom end of the garden. Let's see what we can see down here. Oh, this sun's absolutely lovely. Do you know, it was last February I was out in the garden with a t-shirt. I can remember that. Really, I got an allotment, but with this virus, I thought do some aquaponics in the back garden. That's a brilliant idea, you know. How are you going to set it up? What are you using for the trough where you're going to grow all your veg? So I don't know if you can see it, but there are my strawberries there's some. Yeah, there's my strawberries that I planted the other day in a new raised bed. So we're walking. I normally lose signal down this bottom end of the garden, so we'll see if it stays strong enough, and if it doesn't, then I'll leg it back up the other end of the garden. So there's my garlic patch. Yeah, my garlic's doing all right. It's starting to come back to life now, where the winds have stopped, and they've all got a bit windburn with all those winds. Gee, why have you got my mask on? So there are my onions. I don't know if you can see them. So there are my onions. Yes, Aki. We've got some broad beans there in the middle, and we've got a line of radishes planted in the garden there. Yes, mate. You've got my mask on. I know you have. I can see you. So the little boy's got my walking around with my dust mask on. I'm gonna build my own. Lots of YouTube channels on aquaponics. It's the future. I've got a pond, a preformed, fabricated pond that we got from when I was doing my sister's garden. So when we fixed my sister's garden up, we got this. Well, we took the pond out of there, so I've got this free pond. So I'm not sure what to do with it. I was thinking about adding like a pond at the top of the water stream, and then a pond at the bottom of the stream, and then one flow into the other, and I can plant veg in one of them. That's my plan. I always have these grand plans, but that pond's been sat in my garden now for about 6 months, and I've not done anything. So let's see what else we've got down here. So we've got some more broad beans, and they're in flower. We've got loads and loads of garlic, some mustard. All the chard's been chopped back. We took a nice harvested chard a couple of days ago. Can everyone hear me all right still? This bed, we've got, I mulched this the other day. We planted loads, so up to this board here, that's all just full of onions. So loads and loads of onions there. Let's see. Let's get down here. This bed's empty. This bed's completely empty. What I'm going to do with this bed is, this is where I'm going to plant my potatoes this year. So we've started stacking up. Don't know how well you can see it. So those piles of mulch there. So we're starting stacking up piles of mulch, and hopefully, and this mulch is just wood chips and mixed with compost. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a raised bed on top of the raised bed. If you saw the way I did my potatoes last year, I'm going to try that same method this year and see if we can get some potatoes growing. Let's have a little tour in the greenhouse and see what's in there. So what have you got planted so far, Ray? And what have you got planted so far, Grit? So we're into the greenhouse. Oh, it's roasting in here. Absolutely roasting in here. It's a whopping 35 degrees. So that's the temperature in here. Nighttime temperature, 2.5 degrees. It's 35 degrees in here at the minute. Nice and toasty. So let's see what I've got in here. There's something nice. Let's see. Over there, if you can see them, they're my chickpeas. So we've got chickpeas planted there, quite heavy. In that guttering, in the guttering at the back, I've got loads of peas. Radishes down there, coriander under that plastic. Loads and loads of onions over there, so loads of onions. Sweet peas, some sweet peas coming up at the back. More and more onions everywhere. We've got cabbages. Let's see if I can get you cabbages in that far tray there. Some flowers, more sweet peas. My Sharon fruits are coming back to life. We've got beetroot. Yeah, we've got quite a few things planted in here. But I'll do a live stream in a couple of days from inside the house, and I'll show you everything that I've got growing inside the house. There's loads and loads of stuff inside the house. So let's see who's still here. We've got 2 people still watching. It's a bit of an impromptu live, so we didn't get loads of people. I've got nothing on allotment. We had 20 chickens stolen, so I've paid my subs and going to do this project. Then go down in late summer and winter and the winter. Oh, great! 20 chickens stolen. Were they all yours, or were they like a community? Why have you got a coat on?
Cold.
You're not cold in this sun. You're not cold in. Get that off.
No.
See, do you know when it's raining and it's cold, really cold? I can't get her to put a coat on, and now the sun's shining. It's about 20 degrees, and she's decided she needs a coat. Khadija, you need to take that coat off. You need to take that coat off, sweetheart.
Take the stabilizers off my bike. Take the stabilizers off my bike.
Ride the one without the stabilizers.
No, but they're too big. Emma said to take it off. I can't. My feet can't even reach the pedals.
It's mental. It's absolutely mental. Do you know the way people carry on? The way people carry on is absolutely crazy. Do you know, at times like this, people should be coming together and helping and supporting each other. Instead of that, everyone just wants to think about themselves. No one's got any time for anyone. Everyone just wants to think about themselves and do what's okay for them, and forget anyone else. I'm not putting my time into growing some for someone else to steal. Have you got space in your backyard to grow
Daddy
stuff?
got a broken man. He's trying to break his own foot on the compost.
That boy's nutty. He's absolutely crackers, this little one. Do you know, he's nuttier than you lot used to be. He's absolutely bonkers. There's no stopping him. Do you know, if he wants to do something, that's it, he's doing it. He's not bothered. No one's stopping him. No one's going to get in his way. He's just going to do it.
I like
Absolutely
walking in the
crackers.
stream.
So, who's still here? We've still got Grit here. I don't know. We've got 3 people. I'm not sure who else is still here.
Well, how do you know who's here?
Because I can see Grit's comments, so I'm on my phone,
Where?
so I can't look there. Grit cheated me. He used to come on the live streams all the time before. Can you
I
remember?
don't know.
Yeah, you can. That's what I'm doing with the aquaponics, keep me sane. What fish have you got? Because
We got goldfish and tigerfish.
we've got goldfish and tigerfish. Yeah, we.
Those are fish. You know that tiger one?
Yeah.
That one was stuck in the net.
See, I'd love to make my pond big enough. I'd love to have a big enough pond so we could actually swim in it.
I actually started walking in it.
Would that be cool? A pond that we could swim in.
But make sure it's really clean so we don't get dirty.
How cool would that be?
Cool. But make sure it's not dirty. And no dirty rocks in it because when I stepped in it, ow.
What?
They had a little castle and a little bridge.
Yeah, everything's down there. We need to clean it. We need to clean the pond.
Can we do it today?
No, we're not cleaning the pond today. I've got work to do.
Where?
And you've got schoolwork to be doing as well. So we've got 4 people. Who else has just arrived? Thank you very much for coming in. Zachy, get your feet out of the pond, man.
When it was cold, when it was summer, me and Zachy used to take our
Get that coat off. It's not. Look, she's wearing this big duffel coat. She's got no reason to be wearing it. Do you know, in the middle of winter, she's feeling too hot, and she wants to be out in the garden without a coat on. In this weather, when it's freezing cold, when it's absolutely boiling hot, she wants to be in the garden with a big thick coat on.
No, bee.
There's no bees. Don't worry. Get that off.
No, fine.
Get that off and go and hang it up. Go on. Be a good girl. So, who else is here? Let's see.
Can we go see the micro pond now?
No.
Oh.
Oops. So, Tobby's is here. Mike, how are you doing? Thank you very much for coming in.
Big Mike.
Little Mike. So there. Oh, I didn't realise you could flip the camera around. So, so you don't have to look at my ugly mug. Now I can show you the garden properly. Come on, let's go and have a look at the garden properly. I didn't realise you could do that. That's quite clever, that, isn't it? So let's have a look at the full garden properly. I'll give you a proper tour now. So there's all my daffodils and my flower bed. That bed's where I'm trying to inoculate the wood chips to grow my own mushrooms. Zachy, get out of the pond. Come on. There's my little boy wrecking the pond. Zachy, say hello. He's not bothered. He's absolutely not bothered of it. He's not scared of anything. He's not bothered about anything. He's just in that pond. He's just, yeah, he's absolutely bonkers. So my wife's cleaning the shed, and this is all the stuff that she's brought out of the shed. We've found some cabinets and stuff that we're going to upcycle, and we're going to get rid of the old shelving that's in the shed and fit that in. Come and talk then, come on. So we've got 6 people here now. Who else is here?
Harry Styles.
Where's Harry Styles? There's Harry Styles. Everyone meet Harry Styles. Where have you gone?
I know no one's gonna peck you.
No one's gonna peck me now. Everyone knows that it's my finger.
Where's Harry Styles? There's Harry Styles. The heavy one.
So
I made these one.
Dean's lost the plot is here. Dean, how are you doing, man? Thank you very much for coming in. Yeah, you are late. Get your head back in. Ow.
They want my ice
Ow. 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 Look at that. They're absolutely bonkers, these chickens.
And they're all girls.
Come on. Who else is here? Let's see.
And they want my ice
So we're doing a live stream where I had the camera facing me and I was trying to show everyone around the garden. And I was doing a pretty poor job of it.
I made these all by myself.
So now I've realised that you can actually flip the camera around. I pressed something by accident and realised you could actually flip the camera around and show the other side. There's my old wheelbarrow. It served me well for a very long time. And I've planted some carrots in it now. Who's taken this off? This is supposed to stay on there.
My back feels really hot.
Yeah, and you had a big duffel coat on as well. So
Can we
I'm off
look
down the
inside the
plot now to
greenhouse
make
now?
some more raised beds in the polytunnel.
Once you asked someone in the greenhouse and you're not told this. So I just put some more soil in and planted some new seeds in.
You've got loads of schoolwork. See, what have they given you plenty of stuff to do? Because I'm waiting for stuff to do for my kids. I've got loads of onions there, so my onions are coming on nice, and we're in the greenhouse now, and it's a whopping. What's the temperature? 38 degrees. It's a whopping 38 degrees in here. So there's my hotbed.
Can we show them this?
Yeah, you can show them that if you want. Onions. I've got my bamboo. We haven't got much.
Pandas who are gonna come here can eat some.
We haven't got much in there. You need to put those pots into there. So what's the temperature?
38.
Yeah, 38 degrees.
What are these plants?
They're all onions. I don't know why your mum didn't put those trays in there. Why she's left them on the floor. So that hotbed's it shrunk quite a bit.
What?
It shrunk at least about a foot and a half.
Oh, it's because of this little thingy.
No. It's so I need to. I've got a couple of bags of manure that I can add to the top, but what I was hoping on was being able to get out and get some more manure.
Can we put this in the pond?
So there's some kind of flowers that I planted. I can't remember what they're called.
These are stuff for the pond.
Leave them in that water. I've been working most days from 6 to 8 p.m. and I barely finish it. They're setting way too much work.
That?
I need to keep you out of trouble, Mike.
What's that? What's that?
I don't know. We'll go and have a look. So I've got chickpeas over there. Loads and loads of chickpeas.
Hi, chickpeas.
In that gutter, I've got I've got some peas planted.
What peas?
I've got some mucky planted here. These are called. I think they're called eddos in English. Dean, take care. Have a fun day down the plot. Have a fun day down the plot, mate. Take care. There's some alliums. I need to get them planted outside. More mucky, loads and loads of mucky there. Eddos. There's some lemons looking a bit worse for wear. I need to trim that, give them a trim, and get them trying to wake them up a little bit.
Are we allowed to water sunflowers?
Look at that. Look what that is. Can anyone guess what that is? That
I
plant
just watered
there.
them.
And
Daffodils.
Has anyone ever? If anyone can name that plant, I'll be very impressed. Look at it carefully.
There's 6 people. 3 people I haven't liked.
So, if anyone can name that plant, I'd be very impressed.
It's a doo-doo plant. And a doo-doo bush.
Out, Ellie, out. I'll show you the rest of the garden. We'll take a little walk around the rest of the garden again.
Papa, take the stabilizers off my bike.
You don't need the use the big bike.
No, Amma said to just take them stabilizers off because I can't reach them pedals.
Of course you can. You're long enough now. So let's have a walk around the rest of the garden and see what's going on.
Meow!
You don't need to scream, man. You burst my ears when you scream like that. So there's my garlic bed. Loads and loads of garlic. So like I said before, we are fully self-sufficient in garlic. So loads and loads of garlic there.
Zach is playing in the pond again.
Some onions down here. And some broad beans mixed into them.
What's
Some
a
onion.
broad bean?
Broad beans are big fat beans.
Big fat as this?
Yeah. So these onions are planted. I overwintered these onions outside.
Are you ticklish?
Am I ticklish? I am a little bit.
Tell me a ticklish spot.
There's the strawberries that I planted the other day. So these are all runners that I've saved from other plants, and we planted these out a couple of days. Well, a couple of weeks ago.
No, months.
It's not a month. We did these the other day.
Which other day?
These are last year's strawberries.
These. Papa, is this the
My no dig.
Papa, is this the plum tree?
That's this cherry tree.
And
My
now the birds used to take all my cherries.
Yes, they do. And that's my no dig. Blah blah blah. What's it called? Cover crop video. No dig cover crop bed. It's been shredded to bits, so we need to get some more compost or something on top of there, and we'll get planting soonish.
Here's the
We've got
pond.
onion. Yeah, there's the micro pond. If you haven't seen the video that I did, 5 fun activities to do with the kids, there's the micro pond over there.
That's number 2.
We've got loads and loads of. We've got more onions down here.
Have you done the fast video yet?
All onions down there.
Have you done the fast flag video yet?
No, not yet. That's coming out on Friday. So this bed is where I'm going to plant my potatoes this year.
I've seen a green
So
butterfly before.
we've started bringing piles of mulch on, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to pile mulch onto this bed at least a foot and a half high, and I'm going to plant potatoes into my mulch like I did last year.
Baba, I've seen a green. Once I was sitting down somewhere around here, and then I saw a green butterfly.
Am I still buffering?
flying.
Okay, we lose signal down here a little bit, so am I still buffering? So what I've got here is loads of mustard, more garlic at the back.
Can we check the bee house?
We've harvested some chard down here. We've got some broad beans that are already in flower. Now we're not a big fan of broad beans, so I normally grow these as cover crops. So that's pretty much it. That's the whole garden. There's a lot of work to do in terms of tidying it up and cleaning it. I'm going to get some work done today. Well, I'm going to try and get some work done today. We've got some Egyptian mint over there. Carrots in pots. And chickens just doing their chickeny thing. Oh, one of the plonkers has laid an egg outside. See, one of them's been a bit silly and laid an egg outside. So I'm going to go get that chicken. I'm going to go get that egg. And I'm going to sign off from here. That's a quick live. I'm going to, while we're all on lockdown, I'll keep doing... Yes.
We found some flower seeds.
Well done. While we're doing these, while we're on this lockdown kind of thing, I'll keep doing these lives, and I'll keep trying to keep you guys entertained and see if that helps. Helps with the boredom. Thanks everyone for watching. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you all soon. Stay safe out there. Keep yourselves looked after. Take care of yourselves. Take care of your families, and stay safe. And I'll see you all soon. Thank you very much for watching. Take care, everyone. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.